Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
So, about an hour ago, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing and Sky Sports have confirmed that Dillian Whyte will officially now be on the Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua rematch over in Saudi Arabia on December the 7th, so about a week and a half away. And Dillian Whyte will take on 6'7.5" Polish giant Mariusz Wach. Now, Mariusz Wach, many of you guys know him. Whenever we do like a live stream, we always get the comments in their Chin of Wach fan club, okay? Because this guy, he's got a pretty damn good chin, very, very durable. Now, he's got 35 wins and 5 defeats, but those 5 defeats are all against fighters that you've probably heard of, even if you follow boxing even just a little bit, such as Martin Bakole. He lost to him. He lost to Arthur Spilka. He lost to Big Baby Jaron Miller, Alexander Povetkin, and of course his first loss of his career was going the distance with Vladimir Klitschko. So ultimately, Mariusz Wach is pretty durable, okay? He's 39 years old, so he's definitely at the tail end of his career. He was once a world title contender, which is why he took on the likes of Klitschko and Povetkin. He's been around many, many gyms. He's been over here sparring the likes of David Haye once before. I believe he's been sparring with Anthony Joshua as well, not so long ago, as he was preparing for Vladimir Klitschko himself. I believe that Mariusz Wach was one of them. But he does have a couple of decent wins on his resume. Konstantin Arik, a lot of you guys will know him. Erkan Tepe, and a couple of others like that. So he's a durable guy, and this guy will give Dillian Whyte a few rounds. But ultimately, you would expect Dillian Whyte to win, whether it be on points or whether it be by stoppage, because Mariusz Wach is a very, very tall guy. I think he might actually be the tallest guy that Dillian Whyte has fought. I'm not too sure how tall Robert Helenius is, but could well be. But he's been around the block a few times, and of course with Dillian Whyte, I mean, he's only had 26 fights himself, only 5 or 6 amateur fights, so he's still learning himself. But of course, this goes to show that he's not banned as many people seem to think. So if it was that serious, then he wouldn't be allowed to fight, would he, with Dillian Whyte? So either way, this is what's going on, that Dillian Whyte, he will in fact now officially be on the Anthony Joshua undercard in Saudi Arabia. Of course, Dillian, he wouldn't have had any kind of great length of camp to be fighting this guy, but for me, I'm happy with this kind of fight. First of all, because it keeps Dillian Whyte busy. Second of all, it's a case of we know who it is that Dillian Whyte's fighting. We know who Mariusz Wach is with the Chin of Wach fan club, right? But ultimately, for me, I don't want to be seeing Dillian Whyte taking on the real top dangerous guys anymore. He's already proved it, okay? He's got his #1 position, all going well, and he gets the all clear from UCAD, which so far it looks like he is. With the fact that he's still eligible to box. So he's earned to have a few cherry picks now, and just wait his time. The WBC keep messing him about, so just waste their time too. Don't take on any of the top contenders. He's already done there. He's already beaten the likes of Joseph Parker and plenty of other ones as well. Derek Chisora twice, Oscar Rivas and all these kind of guys. So for me, I think that Dillian Whyte, good kind of opponent for him. Just keep busy, someone who's going to give him rounds, and keep on fighting these kind of guys until he gets his world title shot. As we know, the WBC have been messing him about. They replaced Tyson Fury as the mandatory, and even Tyson Fury says that that's complete ludicrous, that he doesn't understand why. So either way, for me, as Dillian Whyte isn't going to get a world title shot for at least another year, keep fighting these kind of guys. Keep getting busy, and of course learning and that all the time. But also on the card, you're going to have some pretty decent fights as well. Alexander Povetkin versus Michael Hunter. I hope Povetkin smooths Michael Hunter clean out, because Michael Hunter, as much as I've always liked him, he's been helping out Andy Ruiz Jr. inspiring, helping for Joshua. So come on, Povetkin, go get him, boy. Filip Hrgović, of course, he's going to be taking on Eric Molina. And you've got Majidov, the guy who defeated Anthony Joshua in the amateurs. Very, very good amateur pedigree in Mohamed Rasul Majidov. He's going to be taking on our very own Tom Little. And to make up the card, you've got American middleweight Diego Pacheco, and no opponent, but we've also got our own as well, Ivan Hopi Price, making his second professional fight on this card as well. So either way, it's a pretty good card, right? Of course, headlined by Joshua and Ruiz. So Those guys who's putting up all the money in Saudi Arabia, they wanted a very good card. That's exactly what it is that they've got. Either way, Dillian Whyte will be taking on Mariusz Wach. Drop your thoughts below about it. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.